If you don't know anything about numerology, or if you're very novice to it, you need to get into numerology, and let me explain to you why in this video. Let's take a walk. By now, you should know what the matrix is, but if you don't, that is something that is ran by numbers, and it is all the same thing that computers do. I'm going to show you even more, but just really watch this video to the end because I'm going to put it all together and it's going to make sense. Now, if you're new to my page and you're not familiar with my content, I do a little thing called Google searching because the information is so accessible on this timeline that we are on. You have people out there demonizing Google and saying you shouldn't Google search things because it's incorrect. But if you are tapped in, you know what is connecting and what is not. And you should be able to do research by now to determine if something is cap or not. So anyway, I use Google and I asked a simple question. What is the matrix of a computer? The reason why I asked this question is because I want to demonstrate to you guys in this video how numerology runs the realm that we are currently in. Now, the answer to the question was, or is, a matrix is used to describe systems of linear equations. The concept of matrix overlaps in the fields of mathematics and computer science. Pause. Do you guys know about quantum computing and the supercomputer that pretty much runs the whole entire matrix that we're in? If you don't, you need to go look it up. Now back to this. The basic definition is a set of numbers laid out in rows and columns to form a rectangular array. So the matrix is literally comprised of numbers, and these numbers, which are called arrays, rectangular arrays, are what are put together in linear equations to run the system of the matrix to keep it going. Now, numbers hold frequencies. Let me show you. So, back to Google, and I asked about numbers having frequencies, which I already knew the answer to, but this is just to put the story together for you guys. Numbers have frequencies just like musical notes do. So numbers have a sound, numbers have a vibration, numbers have a ethereal purpose in this room. Now I went back and I asked, what is the uses of the matrix in a computer? They are used in computer graphics to project a three-dimensional image onto a two-dimensional screen. Project a three-dimensional image onto a two-dimensional screen. So the matrix and the numbers, the linear equations, are literally what creates the projection. Now, I don't know how to pronounce those words there, but I think it's stochastic. Matrices are used to explain sets of probabilities and probability theory and statistics. For example, they are utilized in the PageRank algorithm that ranks the sites in a Google search. So everything is really ran by numbers, but let's keep going. At the end of this video, I'm going to play the frequency of the number 7 just to show you guys that numbers have sounds. But let's keep going in the video to connect the dots. So back to numerology and how I was telling you guys, numerology is what governs this room pretty much, and how numbers have frequency. So let me break down to you what numerology is, and say hi to my grandmother back there. So, what is the true meaning of numerology? Numerology is an ancient mystical science that is founded on the concept that all living things have qualities based on their number vibration. Essentially, we all carry our own unique life story that can be interpreted by a series of numbers that tells us what our blueprint will be. Let's keep going. What are 5 benefits of numerology? It reveals your traits and helps you make the correct decision about relationships, health, education, marriage, love, finance, etc. And it helps you to set goals and do planning and directing best for achieving them, and also helps you wriggle out of complex situations. Numerology is a hidden knowledge that was hidden from us purposely because it wasn't included in the school system's curriculum. It would be something to help us figure out how this system is ran. Now, with that being said, and you knowing everything that I just told you, the powers that used to be had the hidden knowledge that they withheld from us and used it against us. So them understanding numbers and how they hold frequencies, they knew how to manipulate our numbers. Well, what do you mean by that, Divine? What I mean is, they played with our minds by teaching us what they wanted us to believe so that we can project a specific vision that they wanted to create to be our reality. I still don't get it, Divine. In layman's terms, they made us project the reality they wanted for us. Now, it's really funny how they do it because they know that we are emotional beings. And because they programmed us in their system. Oh, TikTok. I'm sorry, I forgot to say this. Everything I'm saying is hypothetical, false. I'm just a crazy person saying like nonsense. Back to what I was saying. Because they programmed us, they know how to manipulate us until we figure out how to break free from this AI system that we are currently in. So your favorite celebs and musicians and artists and all of those people who entertain you, football players, basketball players, and all of those entertaining, lovable people that you've connected and attached to, they are most likely Mach 5 robots who are programmed numerically using numerology to do certain things, to live out a specific life so that you can give them your energy that they feed off of so that they can harvest it and use it against you. I know what I'm saying sounds very crazy, but all of this is hypothetical. So, take it how you want to take it. They know that numerology and numbers is how they can manipulate because they are the programs to this computer. Think about it like a video game where Grand Theft Auto, you want to get those cheat codes so that you can, add up some stuff. Like you want to get some extra perks in the game and you don't want to go earn it. Cheat code. That's just like Grabavoid codes. They are codes that we literally have that we can use to program or reprogram ourselves. Just like biohacking. And that is pretty much us doing things to change our DNA. So when you realize that everything is ran by numbers in this matrix, then you will understand why you've been manipulated because they know your numbers and you don't. So when you see people talking about numerology and your favorite celebs and how their life in unalivings, their numbers and all of the times and stuff, like just putting it all together, that person is very, very crazy and should be taken to the nearest mental hospital. But if you don't know anything about your numbers, please go and look into numerology. There are a whole lot of resources online where you can plug in your information for free. One very important one that I pretty much encourage anybody here to look into is your life path number. If you don't know it, please go find out about it. And a good person that you can use for reference is the excellent expert, Lloyd Strayhorn. The man knows his numbers and he's really good at breaking down life path numbers. And you can also go online, like I said, for free and look up your life path number for free. So go and find that out because numerology is what runs this matrix. And if you want to change your outcome here, you can use numerology to do that. That's what they've been doing the whole time to be where they are. And that's why it's no longer working because they knew in the quantum computering system that they only had but a short period of time to live out that way. But again, everything that I'm saying is false and I'm just a crazy TikTok woman that doesn't know anything. Oh, and as I promised, here is the frequency sound of the number 7 hertz.